Good morning, people. Monday motivation. I want you to take it easy this week. That may sound strange, but I want you to take it easy on the amount of work in which you do, but I want you to raise the quality in which you do. I want you to bring a lot more value, because here's the thing. I'm a massive advocate, massive supporter for quality over quantity. Quality wins every single time. Now, I'm someone that turns up to the plate, that steps up every Monday, consistently, on a consistent basis, always here on Monday, and I might chip in little bits and bobs here and there throughout the week, but it's predominantly on a Monday. Like, people are looking forward to a Monday, and I don't tag, I don't hashtag, I don't have any special effects, I don't have any music, I don't have any effects, I don't have any subtitles, and yet people are still turning up. And I know that what I'm banging out is quality. I know what I'm banging out, what I'm giving is quality, valuable content, because you will see the caliber. You will see the caliber of the comments in which I get. You will see the kind of reasons that people are commenting, that I'm not just speaking for your ears to hear. I'm not just trying to resonate with your heart. What I'm doing is I'm speaking to your soul, people. I'm speaking to your soul for the topics that truly matter, the challenges and the tests that life will throw at us. Those are the things that I'm covering. So here's the thing, I love quality. Quality will always shine through. Quality will always be quantity, left, right and center. Here's the thing, this is what I'm seeing on social media. Now, I will take Instagram, let's say, as an example to this. You can put up an Instagram story and you can film little bits and bobs throughout the day, and you will post it up, and you can post up little videos. And then by the end of the day, as the day progresses, it will build a story of what you've done during that day. And loads of people say, listen, it don't matter what you put up there, just put it up, just get it out there, just shower people with it, do this, do that. But here's what I'm saying, is you're actually a part of the problem. There's a big problem that youngsters are facing. There's a big problem that our society and our culture is facing, and you are becoming a part of the problem if you are not giving valuable quality content each and every time. Because here's the thing, you can put out stuff and people will make excuses for it and say, well, look, it's a little bit mundane or it's not exciting, but just put it up anyway, just get it up there, just throw anything out. But here's the thing, there's one thing that's worse than putting out mundane content. There's one thing worse than putting out mundane, non-valuable content, and that is a lot of mundane, non-valuable content. So if you're putting out that as your story, like, people are clicking through it, just looking at it, and it's kind of like brain dead, just like looking at people in their car, just saying something, then in a coffee shop, and then walking along the street. And listen, it does not bring anything to your life. But here's the thing, because our culture and our society, our life in general, is just absolutely bombarded with enough reality TV shows anyway. I mean, you put on the TV, if you want to find a new wife, a new husband, if you want to rekindle a relationship with an ex, if you just want a social experiment, listen, all this stuff. I mean, if you're a wife or a wag of a particular city or a region in America or the UK, you can see it. Listen, there's so many different reality TV shows out there anyway, and you're kind of putting up your own of not doing a lot, not bringing real valuable content, just to be seen. But yet I'm turning up once a week, and listen, I'm valuable content, left, right and center. Stuff that truly means it, and people are here because they want to be here. And people saying, listen, I'm watching you, Jay, I'm watching you. And there are people that are commenting, but there's also people that are now getting in contact saying, listen, I've never commented on one of your videos before, but I've been watching you. And now all of a sudden, listen, 3 speaking gigs just literally from this in the past 2.5 weeks. Listen, things are starting to happen on here now, purely because of the content that I give, the value that I give. And that's the thing. So if you are just pumping out any old stuff, the mundane, man, you're becoming a part of the problem. And it's why I'm going into schools, colleges and universities and saying to these youngsters, listen, what are you good at? I don't know. What's your quality? I don't know. What do you want to be when you grow up? Don't know. Do you know why? Do you know why they don't know? It's because they spend so much time on social media and they know more about Beyonce, they know more about Kanye West, they know more about Jay-Z, they know more about Ronaldo, they know more about Lionel Messi, they know more about Tom Brady, they know more about LeBron James, they know more about all these people than what they actually do themselves. They know what they're doing, they know what they're up to, they know what their talent is, they know what their skills are, they know what their qualities are, but they do not know themselves. And this is the thing, it's just ordinary people. Now, the ordinary members of the public are adding to that if you're just pumping out the mundane. Because like I say, and I'll state it again, there is one thing worse than putting out mundane content, and that is a whole load of mundane content. And you have to step up to the plate. Step up to the plate and give quality and value every single time. Or don't do it at all. Don't do it at all, because do you know what? Like I say again, I'm only doing it once a week. I'm only doing it once a week and things are changing. I'm doing it once a week and people can see my authenticity. I'm doing it once a week and people can see my integrity. I'm only doing it once a week and people can see what I stand for, and things are changing. It's quality as opposed to quantity every single time. But I will state again that you are becoming a big part of our problem. You're becoming a big part of the problem in us. Listen, in our culture and our society, if you're just banging out that mundane stuff just to be seen. Listen, you can be seen by doing the most minute stuff if it has quality and value amongst it. So that's what I want you to do, people. That's what I want you to do, because listen, trust me, even valuable content differentiates between certain people. It will change. Valuable content will change. The content that we bang out that people want to listen to changes. Because here's the thing. Now, you may not be a believer. You may not be a believer, but you may not be a Christian. But I'm going to hold this up as a particular example. Now, I love the States. I love America. Does so much stuff right. It's streets ahead on so many different aspects. Now, a friend of mine who's in the fitness game went over to there. He went over to there to kind of see how their training methods are and how their recovery methods are to do with training, to do with sports science. And he said it blew my mind at just how advanced they were. And I took some of that, brought it back, and now we're making progress here. So listen, you're streets ahead, guys. Streets ahead in the States on so many things, but there are some things that you have got bang wrong. And I will use the Christian example. I will use preachers on a particular for a particular example right here, right now. Here's the thing. Here's why people will put quality. Quality will differentiate. People will want to listen to certain stuff. There is a massive difference between the mundane and quality, the mundane and valuable. But then you look at quality in itself and that splits off. That splits off as well. And like I say, there is a reason why people will listen to certain sorts of preachers. And this is where America has got it bang wrong, because there are so many amazing preachers in that incredible country. But there's also the prosperity gospel preachers that will tell you that the Lord wants you to be abundant. The Lord wants you to be wealthy. And listen, the man, I am, came here and he said, listen, the birds have nests, the foxes have warrens, but yet the Son of Man have nowhere to lay his head. He lived most of his life in abject poverty. He had a low income job. He spent most of his life homeless. But that man, and it's why it's one of the most misquoted parts of the Bible, that money is the root of all evil. It's not. It's the love of money is the root of all evil. And it's the reason why people will listen, 20,000 people will listen to that message, but yet so many people will not listen to hell, to sin, to the devil. Listen, if Jesus preached more about hell than what he did heaven, then listen, I'm with that man. And it's exactly the same, that a lot of people, influencers, will put out a message to tell you how to get more followers, how to get more, a bigger engagement, and you're putting that above certain things that mean the most. That when the bomb drops, do you know, when the life comes around and not just knocks on your door but smashes it off its hinges, it doesn't matter how many followers you got, it doesn't matter how much engagement you got, it's all about what's in there. It's all about what's in there. And that's why people will follow certain posts as opposed to others that are giving you, listen, these nuggets, these gems, this absolute life-changing and life-saving information about post-traumatic stress disorder, about bullying, about grief, about sorrow, about how to overcome mental illness. That's what you got to look for. So the quality differentiates, but I want you to truly focus on the amount of value and the amount of quality that you put out this week, quality will always come out above quantity, people. Put it in. Let's take the workload down, but put the quality and the value up. You'll be glad that you did. Blessings.